6-2 ball game here in Modesto. The Nuts looking to take 5 games of this 6-game series against the Visalia Rawhide. They're in the driver's seat as Bill Knight will lead off the bottom of the 6th inning against a new pitcher for Visalia. Caswell Smith, the 22-year-old, stands at 6'3", 210. Georgia native, making his 16th appearance of the season. 21 innings of work, 30 strikeouts for Caswell Smith compared to just 14 walks. That's split between 7 games in the Complex League, and this is his 9th for the Rawhide. He spikes a fastball in the dirt. 1-0 the count to Bill Knight. Knight 0 for 1. He struck out in the 4th, but he's walked twice and stole a base. Scored a run. He taps this off his front foot foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. Caswell Smith signed as a minor league free agent with the Diamondbacks last August. This is his first year as a pro as Knight grounds this to the shortstop. And Toreen makes the play over to first. So 1 out away in Caswell Smith's first inning of work after just 1 batter. Armando Vasquez, by the way, threw 2/3 of an inning. He allowed 2 hits, a 2-run single to Joaquin Cabrera, and the inside the park home run to Miguel Perez. 4 earned runs in those 2/3 of an inning. Walked 2, struck out 2 before making way for Caswell Smith this inning. Michael Arroyo stepping in. Arroyo 1 for 3 with an RBI triple. He stung a ball to left center field his last time up. And he takes a fastball low just below the zone for ball 1. But Arroyo's triple, he's only played in 26 games for Modesto. It was his 3rd triple as he pops this a mile high on the right side of the infield, and converging on it where the pitcher Caswell Smith and the first baseman Riquelme Cabral makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. 2 quick outs for Caswell Smith. Brings up Gabe Moncada. Monkey 0 for 1. Struck out in the 3rd, but walked twice. And he came in to score in the 5th. First pitch, breaking ball comes in for a strike to Gabe Moncada. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. That misses up and outside. Evens count at 1 apiece. Caswell Smith also pitched in Visalia's win on Thursday as Moncada hits this high, shallow right field. And Benitez, the right fielder, will call for it and make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 inning for Caswell Smith. No action in the Visalia bullpen, so we'll probably see him for the 7th, and we'll talk more about the outing he had on Thursday then. But for now, we go to the top of the 7th inning. Riquelme Cabral, Jose Fernandez, and Danier Sanabria at the bottom of the Hyde order. Coming in when we come back. Welcome back to a 1-run ball game here in the bottom of the 7th. Josh Hood leading off against Caswell Smith, reliever for Visalia. Hoodie so far tonight, 0 for 2, but he walked his last time up, came in to score in a 5-run 5th inning for Modesto. It's the 3rd time this week Modesto has scored at least 5 runs in the 5th. Pitch misses down and out for a ball. 1-0 the count to Josh Hood. But what an inning it was. 2-run single from Joaquin Cabrera as Hood takes outside just off the edge for ball 2, 2-0. 2-run single from Joaquin Cabrera and an inside the park 3-run homer for Miguel Perez as Hood fouls this off out of play. 2-1. Both of those RBI knocks coming with 2 outs in the 5th. Modesto had stranded 7 runners in each of the first 4, or not in each of, in the first 4 innings combined, as this misses inside for ball 3. 3-1. But the bats started going and the runs started coming in the 5th. Visalia answered, though, in the top of the 7th with 3 of their own. Hood lines this into left center field, a base hit. So Josh Hood, 6 hits in the series, 1 in each of these 6 games. Extends his season-long hitting streak to 14. Leadoff man on in the bottom of the 7th for Modesto.
Now batting your catcher, number 10.
Brings up Tatum Levens. Levens, one of just 2 nuts that has yet to reach base. 0 for 3 tonight, a pop out and a couple of strikeouts for Tatum. Pitch misses outside, ball 1. Mentioned when Tatum Levens is swinging it well, he's going the other way. He's fouled a ton of pitches off to the left side so far tonight, but nothing between the chalk lines as this catches the outside corner for strike 1. But Levens on May 19th at home against Fresno had a pair of doubles in that ball game, both down the line and left. 1-1, breaking ball misses, or catches the edge, outside. 1-2. That's where a lot of pitchers attack Levens, on that outside half. Here comes the 1-2 from Smith, fouled straight back. And you can expect that, really. Left-handed hitter, Levens. You face mostly right-handers. So anyone with a slider or curveball, Levens sees it well out of the hands. He's also a smart catcher, so usually knows when they're coming. Here's the 1-2. Fouls that straight back. He has great hands at the plate, too. It's hard to tie him up inside with a breaking ball. Smith just tried to go inside the last 2 pitches, but Levens kept his hands in, able to foul it straight back. Count remains 1-2. And Smith fakes a pickoff move. Hood slides back in, but Smith never threw the ball over. 1-2, swung on and missed. 3rd time Tatum Levens has gone down by way of the K. He's the first out of the bottom of the 7th. Bring up Milkar Perez, who is 1 for 1. Visalia has not retired Milkar. He walked batting from the right side in the 5th. Came around to score on Miguel's inside the Parker. But batting from the left side once again, where he's singled and drawn a walk tonight. And he takes down and in, gets his back toe out of the way for ball 1. A lot of production out of the 7 and 8 spots, 7, 8, and 9 really, of the order for Modesto. Milkar batting 7th, has reached 3 times. Joaquin Cabrera batting 8th. He's 3 for 3. He stands on deck. They check on Hood at first. He slides back in safely. McQuelmine Cabral had to reach over a sliding Hood to make sure that ball wasn't thrown away by Caswell Smith. Smith a 6.97 ERA on the season. He misses down and in on a check swing, and Jabril Jeter Abdullah calls a strike from the base paths. 1-1 the count now to Milkar Perez, who I thought had just swung the hips around, but nothing else. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 1-2. This is where you have to show some mental fortitude if you're Milkar Perez. 21-year-old from Nicaragua who signed as a minor league free agent in July of 2018. 1-2, swung on and missed. Elevated fastball for the strikeout. Milkar can't be happy about that check swing strike. So after the leadoff single from Josh Hood, back-to-back strikeouts, and in steps Joaquin Cabrera, who has 8 hits on the series, 3 today, and he's driven in a couple of runs. 2-run single in the 5th. Fastball misses down and in for ball 1. Joaquin Cabrera playing with the Modesto Nuts once again. Spent the entire year here last season, 95 games. Led the team in doubles with 27. Breaking ball misses inside and low for ball 2, 2-0. But Cabrera has been spending most of the year in Everett. But in Everett's league is the Vancouver Canadiens. 2-0, that's lined up the middle, a 4-hit night for Joaquin Cabrera. So Josh Hood moves up to second as Joaquin Cabrera has a 4-hit night. Brings up Miguel Perez, who hit an inside the park homer his last time up, but not before a mound visit between Gavin Logan, the catcher, and Caswell Smith. But just to complete the thought on Joaquin Cabrera, said it before, but in case you're just tuning in on the Bally Live app or listening on the Listen Live link, modestonuts.com, Cabrera playing because sometimes with these young players, there's some visa issues going north of the border. And Everett just wrapped up a 6-game set in Vancouver. So this will be a nice way for Nuts Nation to likely part ways with Joaquin Cabrera for the rest of the year. 4-hit night for him. That brings up Miguel Perez, who hit his 4th home run of the season and might have needed some oxygen after. Didn't leave the yard. He fouls this straight back, 0-1. First home run for Miguel since June 18th at the Visalia Rawhide. Extends his on-base streak to 8 games, which is 1 shy of a season high for Miguel. Fastball misses up. 1 ball and 1 strike now the count. Runner on second and Josh Hood. Joaquin Cabrera at first. The 1-1 breaking ball drops in for a strike inside half. Miguel Perez now 3 hits on the series. 3 for 10. He has a double, a triple, and an inside the park homer. He's driven in 6 runs in just 3 games. And he strikes out here. So a couple of singles for Modesto, but 3 strikeouts for Caswell Smith in the bottom of the 7th. And the series finale remains a 1-run game as we head to the top of the 8th inning here at John Thurman Field. It's 6-5 Modesto. We'll be right back.